back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you my April favorites. So this is going to be all the products that I've been loving throughout the month of April. Some are all-time favorites though, because some of these I honestly could not live without. So if you want to see all the stuff that I've been loving for the month of April, just keep watching, keep watching. Alright, so first off I'm going to start out with the face. This is the Revlon Color Stay, and the color is Fresh Beige. And then there is the Revlon Nearly Naked, and this one is Vanilla. So what I like to do is I like to mix them both together half and half, because my color is kind of on and off all the time, depending if I'm using a self tanner or I've been out in the sun. Probably not, but yeah. So I really like these two combined, because this one gives me a lot more of a fuller coverage, and then this one just gives me that extra color without adding too much product in it. So love these and love mixing them together because it gives me a really good color. Also, I like to use my kabuki brush to buff it in and just really get in there and let it just melt into my skin, and it just gives me a really flawless finish. Alright, here we have the Benefit Professionals. It's a face primer, and I really have been loving this stuff. I didn't really think, I had been looking at it for a while, but I really didn't think that I was going to love it as much as I do. I just feel like it really does help my skin to just, for my foundation to just go on completely flawless and smooth and just really nice. So love this. Here we have the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer, and this is in the color Light, which I also use this to kind of do the whole triangle thing underneath my eyes to give me a little brightness there. On the cheeks a little bit, down the nose, a little bit on the forehead, a little on the chin to just bring my face forward. But as far as coverage goes, this is really nice. Like, I do have some, breakouts and stuff like that, but it just helps to give it that little bit of coverage. Well, not a little bit, but it gives me a pretty medium coverage, and it just really helps to just even out my skin tone, when I am having a bad day on my face. So it does get angry quite often, and I find that the consistency of this is pretty creamy. I mean, it's really smooth, and I mean, it just buffs right into the skin. So it's really nice. I love this. If you are in the market for a new concealer, go check this out. It is worth it so much. Recently, I had bought the Sweet Indulgence palette from Too Faced, and I got a really good deal on it, so I was really happy about that. But it came with a full-size eyeshadow primer, which is amazing because this crap is expensive, but it's worth it. So this is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and it really does just hold your eyeshadow in place. Like, it doesn't crease, it doesn't do nothing. Once this stuff is on there, it is stuck on for good. So if you have to go to work, you have an all-day thing that you have to do, this would be great for you, especially during the summer months. You do not want your eyeshadow melting off your face. So amazing, love. Alright, let's talk about some eyelashes, because we all know we love us some eyelashes. You see that? Yep, got them on today. I love them. They're super long, but not too long. Like, you don't want to be looking all scary like your eyelashes are bigger than your forehead, because it's not cute. I'm sorry, it's not. But anyways, these are the Kiss Natural Lightweight Lashes, Kiss 02. So they're nice and flared out at the ends. They've got, a pretty good sized band. I wouldn't say it's like thin and you'll never see it, because eyelashes you're gonna see. These are great, and I do like this little thing here. It does help to kind of push them into your eyelashes, and just help it to be a little more, natural looking, even though it's never gonna look completely natural. Let's see if we can get the sun out of it. Yeah, little flares and nice little stuff going on there. And I use the Duo Lash Glue in clear. Sometimes I use black depending on what kind of eye look I have going on. So love those. You gotta have you some liquid liner to go over those lashes. So recently I saw everybody talking about the e.l.f. liquid liner, and I mean, it's only $1, so I had to go check it out. I mean, I am on a budget, but you know, I mean, $1. You can't beat that. Mascara, Advanced Lash Booster from Sephora. And I read some reviews, and a lot of people didn't really like this mascara, but I found that it really does give your lashes like a lot of length. Like it just puts them right up there. So actually, I will be repurchasing this whenever I get a chance. I have been using it so much that I probably will need to repurchase it soon. But you know what? I got it on sale on Sephora for like $5. It's amazing. So, anyways, to what I pair with it though, to give me, because this gives you length, and this is going to give you that volume, that thick, nice, full looking lashes. And this is the benefit, they're real. It is the miniature size, but the miniature size is like $10. So, you know what? Like, it's going to dry out. If I buy the full size, it's going to dry out faster than I can use it. So, to me, this is worth it. $10, and you're going to use it before it dries out. So, I have really been loving this because, I mean, it has the coolest little brush. I mean, look at that thing. It's like a sphere on the end, and it's just really good for really getting on the ends of those lashes, you know, the little hairs that you can barely ever reach. So it really helps to just get in there and wisp out those, you know, outer lashes and make you look like you've got some pretty little fans on your face. Another liner that I have here is by Sephora again. I actually enjoy the Sephora brand. I know a lot of people don't talk about it, but I actually do enjoy the Sephora brand. I have a lot of their stuff. So this is the waterproof smudge liner. Yeah. So it is dual-ended. One is black, one is brown. The brown is pretty good. I can actually use this on my, you know, my eyebrows if I want to fill them in just a little bit. And then the black side is actually really good. Like it's actually pretty creamy. Like I have to admit, like it goes on pretty nicely, you know, and that I wasn't even pushing that hard. So, and I think I got this on sale online for $3. Like $3 for 2 pencils. Like, come on, really? Eyeshadows. And I'm kind of skipping around here. I've got a couple of other products here, but I'm just going through my pile because I got a lot going on over here, so y'all just have no idea. But anyways, this was actually, before I show it to you, this was the eyeshadows from the Sweet Indulgence palette. And I just felt like the tin that it came in, I should have brought it down here with me, but the tin that it came in was like, it was big. I mean, it was pretty big. And honestly, like, I didn't reach for it as much because it was like so big and there was so much in it, and it just kind of sat down there because I just felt like, okay, I have quicker palettes that I can grab, you know? So I actually depotted them and I put them in the Benefit Sugarlicious little case that I had gotten not too long ago, and I just put a magnet down in the bottom, and I put all the shadows in there. And I have really been loving this. Honestly, like I'm wearing it right now, and this color up here, this light brown color up here, not the shiny one, but that is called Teddy Bear. And it works for my eyebrows, it works for my crease, just giving you that really natural, pretty, soft brown. And they're super creamy, like just super, super creamy. And I was barely touching it, like it's beautiful. And then all of these other shadows, see if you can see it. This red one up here is beautiful. It's called Cherry Cola. And I can't remember any of the other names. Oh well. But anyways, if you have been looking at the Sweet Indulgence palette, it is a really good buy. I actually got it on sale, and I think I got it for 30 something. But I mean, the eyeshadows are so pretty. I mean, it's for summer and the warmer months where you just want a more natural look. Like all of these shadows here are just so beautiful and so pigmented. If you would like to see swatches of this, just let me know. Leave a comment down below, and I will post a picture on my Facebook. If you're following me on my Facebook, I'll post a picture on there for everybody if you would like to see swatches of all these colors. I don't think that the camera is actually doing it justice right now because these colors are so beautiful and I just love them. I mean, they're just so pretty and, I mean, just gorgeous. So, love that. Another one of my favorites, but this is kind of an all-time favorite since I bought it because I've used it so much, and I think it's just something that you have to have in your collection. Like, you know, they have the Urban Decay, you know, naked palettes and stuff like that, but honestly, for the longest time, I looked into palettes, a natural looking palette, and I really, really love this one, and I'm glad that I chose this one because it has great shades in there. It's not just all neutrals. You know, you get a little bit of color too. So it is the Lorac Pro palette, and I love it. So it was definitely worth the money. I don't think I'm going to be spending that much on a palette again, you know, until this one runs out, and then I'm going to have to buy another one. So, because I have to have it. But it looks like this. See if I can cover the mirror just a little bit. But I mean, you just get all these beautiful shades. I think there's 16. Yeah, 16 shades. I mean, just gorgeous. Look at this deep purple over here. This beautiful mauve. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful tans and golds, and you got your more nude colors. I mean, these matte colors up here are just beautiful. I mean, just really beautiful. I mean, they just so creamy and just gorgeous. You know, you get this beautiful black over here and these beautiful browns, which this one I can actually use. I believe it's called taupe. I use this on my eyebrows as well. Sometimes I'll go into the sable or the espresso and deepen them up a little bit depending on how my hair looks that day. So it's a beautiful, beautiful palette, and if you are in the market for a natural palette, I would highly, highly, highly suggest this palette. I mean, it's so sleek. I mean, look how thin that is. I think it's thinner than my fingers. But, I mean, and it's so portable, so beautiful. I mean, come on, look at that. That's just gorgeous. And, I mean, the packaging, so thin, travel friendly, for real. Like, if you're going somewhere, you could easily put this in your bag. I mean, in a makeup kit or some, you know, your makeup bag or whatever. I mean, it's just so universal. You can also use them wet, and I have done it doing my eyebrows before, and these colors, I mean, the payoff is amazing. If you would like to see swatches of this as well, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below, and I will go ahead and post some swatches for you guys. So just let me know. Before I get into the rest of my stuff, I'm going to talk about a couple of brushes. One that I've actually rediscovered. I don't know how you rediscover a makeup brush, but I used to use this one all the time, and it is the Sonia Kashuk. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a smudge brush. But from day one since I bought it, like, I always used it for eyeshadow, and I used to love it. Like, my eyeshadow just comes out so beautiful and blended, or you can pack it on, and it just looks like this. Like this. Just kind of dirty, sorry. But, it's just so good. Like, just putting on your shadows or packing them on, you know, to get that really, really opaque look. It's just gorgeous. I mean, the way the finish on it and everything. I just love this brush, and I can't believe I forgot about it. Like, I bought some new brushes, you know, and you're all excited. You're like, okay, I'm going to use my new brushes and stuff. But honestly, since I went back to this one, I just rediscovered it. Like, I'm falling in love with it all over again, you know. So love this. If you are familiar with Sonia Kashuk, you know you can get it at Target. You can get it in kits, I believe. Yes, this one came in a kit. Super cheap. They're actually really nice quality brushes. I mean, they've lasted me a long time. So honestly, go get you some. My next brush is just something simple. It's got your eyelash comb here, your eyebrow comb here, and a little brush on the end. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because when you're doing your eyebrows, girls, stop drawing them on and making them look, well, you know what, that's my opinion. But anyways, my opinion says that if you're going to fill in your eyebrows, make them look more natural. I mean, you know, it's kind of hard because you're using makeup, but if your eyebrows are thin, you need to go for a powder. Don't go for a pencil because you're going to see that pencil just in there. If you do feel the need to go for a pencil, invest in a spoolie, which looks like a mascara wand, or one of these brushes, because then you can go through and you can just comb it out, and it makes it look more hair-like. Not like you just painted them on, you know. You don't want to look like a cartoon. You want to look beautiful, you know. It's the point of makeup, is looking beautiful. So, anyways, back to the brush. I finally kind of figured out what this brush is for. And so I get it, and I get my eyeshadow, the teddy bear that I showed y'all, and I just put it on there. And I feel like the way the brush is made, that it just grabs a hold of those, and it just, your hairs, it grabs a hold of your hairs, and it just pulls. Like, it just, I don't know. I didn't even have to use a spoolie or anything on my eyebrows today, and they just look really natural and really beautiful. So again, this is Sonia Kashuk. If you are interested in purchasing it, Target, I know for sure sells them. I'm sure you could get them online, but they are super cheap and they're super nice. And again, these have lasted me forever, so I'm loving that. My next brush is from Eco Tools, and it looks like this. It's a very strange little brush, but I'll tell you what, this brush can multitask like no other. Seriously. You go to put on your concealer, that's what I mostly use it for, is my concealer. I'll put it on under my eyes, and then I can just really blend it out. And, you know, you can use a heavy hand or a soft hand. But also I found that if you go into a highlighter, it works so good for just getting it right there on top of that cheekbone, you know, or going in between here. Or if you have a stubborn spot in your face, like I do, on my nose here, I always get a buildup of foundation when I put it on because my nose goes up, so I have a crease there. But I get this little brush and I just get right in there, and it just really smooths out that line where my foundation tends to, you know, gather up on my face. So I mean, I can get right on top of my cupid's bow with a little highlighter, right down my chin. I can even get here, you know, I can go in and contour with it and get a really precise line. I can turn it to the side first, contour, turn it this way, and then kind of blend it out. And it just, seriously, it works so good. If you want to just get right by your hairline, it's amazing. This whole little miniature set is perfect. Like, I should have brought the rest of the brushes because they have seriously changed my makeup game for real. Like, I can get into places I didn't even know were possible with makeup, you know, and it just comes off so beautifully. So the little Eco Tools brushes, you can get them at Walmart. I know you can get them at Walgreens, probably CVS, probably Target. I haven't really checked there yet, but if you can get them at Target, let me know. So these are the travel size ones. I think there's like 5 or 6 brushes, but this is actually, I just noticed this, it's called a large eye brush. But you know what, like, I don't think that would work. But anyways, brushes are universal. You can use them for whatever you want. Just remember that. If you find a use for it, go ahead, because you know what, like, this is a kabuki brush, but it just makes my foundation application so much prettier, just airbrushed looking. And I do have scarring on my face, but this really helps to just get my makeup on without looking cakey. So, loving this brush and loving all my other brushes recently, because I feel like if you don't have any brushes that are good brushes or that you really see a difference with, you need to find some, because putting makeup on your face, you don't want to look like you've been cut out of a cartoon. You know, you want to look like you just put together and just really nice. You know, you don't want to look fake. I mean, you can fake it a little bit, but you don't want to look painted on. Like, that's not the point of makeup. It's to accentuate your already features that you already have, you know? So, invest in some brushes. The little applicators that come in your eyeshadow kits and stuff, those are okay. But you know what? If you want to change your game with makeup, get you some good brushes. You can find, like, these Eco Tools line, super cheap, super good quality. Get you some brushes because it's going to change your game. So, alright, moving on to another face product that I've been loving. This is the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink Blush. And this blush, it's almost a peachy, corally pink. And it's really beautiful. I have it on today. I don't know if you can see it because I don't wear a lot of heavy blush. But it is just so pigmented, so pretty, and natural. It just really gives your skin like a little glow, like you still got some life to your face after packing on that makeup, you know. So it is really beautiful. It does have a hint of sparkle in it, but I feel like once you use it a bit, the sparkle falls off and you don't have to worry about it anymore. And then it just has a real nice satiny finish, you know. Just gives you a little glow, like a healthy glow to your cheeks, and you look alive and healthy. So if you aren't familiar with the Wet n Wild blushes, they are amazing. Pigmented, cheap, rich in color, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They do not have a smell. So if you're sensitive to smells, go check these out. I mean, they're just amazing. I mean, I have recently just figured out that Wet n Wild has changed their game as well. So it is a beautiful color. I really don't think this is doing justice right now because it is a lot brighter than I think it's coming off. But go check out the Wet n Wild blushes. They're super cheap, super rich in color, and they'll totally be worth your time. So amazing product. Another product for my face that I like to contour with is this Neutrogena Healthy Skin in Sunrise Glow 70. So you can see it has different stages of different colors. You can either swirl them all together, put it on your face, and it does have a little bit of a satiny finish. I want to say satin, but shimmer. But it's not completely shimmer. Like, it's not like a shimmer that's going to make you look crazy. Because right now, I mean, I have it on as a contour. I do use this middle section for a little bit more of a natural looking contour. But, I mean, you just put a little bit on, and it really is just beautiful. Let me see if I can show you here. See, it doesn't look shiny at all, but it really does. It just keeps that glow. I like a more dewy look, so a glow for me is great because I have dry skin. But I mean, it just keeps you looking healthy, not powdery, you know. So really creamy. I mean, just beautiful. I don't remember how much this was, but anywhere that Neutrogena is sold, you could probably still find this. I really, really have been loving this for contouring. So on to another bronzing product, okay, is the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. So I bought this when I started self-tanning and thinking that it was going to be a bronzer that I could put all over my face to kind of match my skin or whatnot, and it looks like this. But, okay, so there's a good and a bad out of this whole situation here. I swirled it around and it came off so white and so shiny that I knew that this just was not going to work as a bronzer. I mean, you can see there are some darker shades here, but they're just so white. But, okay, so the plus side to this, they are pretty shiny. See that? Shine, 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 shine. Shine bright like a diamond. No, you don't want your face looking like a diamond, okay? So anyways, I actually use this to highlight now. Like, I can just put it on the top of my cheek and it just gives me a beautiful glow without putting on, like, you know, a pinkish highlighter or anything like that. But I mean, if you're looking for a different color and you want some powder highlighters, go check this out because, like, you get like a peachy one, you get a more rich brown, ashy brown, I would say, and then you get your more golden brown, and then you get a light white here. So I mean, if you like, maybe one day you're feeling, you know, some pink cheeks and you don't want to put a dark color for your highlighter, you can just swirl into this one or swirl into this one or swirl them all and just wipe them right on top of there or down the bridge of your nose or right here on your forehead and just give you that really healthy glow. I mean, it doesn't look shimmery on the skin, but you don't want your whole face looking like that. So if you are looking for a highlighting product, not a bronzer, a highlighting product, I would suggest go check this out. I mean, it is really good quality, but I don't think they packaged it, you know, with the right name. I think that this would have been better off as a highlighter. I know that another YouTuber that I watch, she has the other shade of this, and it looks beautiful as a bronzer. This is too light, even for me. So go check it out as a highlighter. I really think it's worth it because you get 4 different shades that you can use as a highlighter if you're wanting to match, you know, your skin tone, or you want to go a little wider on the cheeks for an extra highlight. So go check this out as a highlighter. I would not check it out as a bronzer. If you want to check something out as a bronzer, go check this one out. It's amazing. If you want a lighter color, you can go here, medium, deeper, whatever it is, swirl them together. This is a good bronzer for drugstore. So, alright, on to lips. I am not a big fan of gloss. So if you're a big fan of gloss, this may not be for you, but I have been loving, I cannot say it enough, loving the Tarte Lip Surgeons in Hope. I'm wearing it right now, actually. It is so creamy, so pigmented, so smooth. It's not sticky. It's just, I could wear it all day. And it smells like mint, like candy cane mint. Like, it's so good and so pretty, and I have already used that much of it, and I just got it like a month ago. So, beautiful color, beautiful payoff as far as the finish. I love it. It's matte, and it's not sticking. I can do this. I don't have to worry about my hair getting stuck in it. You know, my hair just comes right off, so, actually, I got that in my mouth. So, anyways, it didn't stick to my lips. It stuck to my mouth. So, beautiful color. I mean, it is quite pricey, so if you can find it in a kit, do that instead. Um, Honestly, if I had the money to spend on it, I'd probably go buy all the colors in this line. They do have a glossier finish line, um, and I think they came out with a new limited edition one. I can't remember the name of it right now, but Hope is a beautiful, beautiful. I mean, it just kind of gives me, my lips are already pretty pink when they're like naturally, so to me, this just kind of amps up my natural looking color and just gives me a more, you know, flawless finish on my lips, if you could say that, you know. So love, love, love the Tarte Hope Lip Surgeons. The color is Hope, and it's just beautiful. I mean, just, and it's so creamy, and when you put it on, oh, I'm just obsessed. I love this stuff. If I could seriously go buy all the colors that I want, I would, but they're kind of pricey. But if you have the money to do it, go get you some, because amazing, amazing. Alright, if you haven't seen it already or spotted it in my hand, this is the Maybelline Baby Lips. So, I have been hearing everybody talking about the baby lips, and I was like, what's so great about a, you know, chapstick or whatever you want to call it, lip balm? So I went to the store because I was so curious. I was like, everybody keeps talking about them. Like, what is the big deal with these things? I went to the store and I picked out two of them. Cherry Me, 15 Cherry Me is what this one is called. Amazing. Now I see what everybody's talking about. I mean, it is just, this actually is tinted. It is amazing. Like, if my lips are dry or anything like that, like, and it gives you a nice little sheen of color. I think you can even build it up. Let me see. I usually think that you can, but sometimes I think it's in my head. But it just gives you a really nice pink color to your lips, and at the same time moisturizing. And I love the smell of cherry. Anything cherry. It just smells so good, and it's so soft, and it's not sticky, and it's not thick and like coating your lips, and you got to worry about it smearing on your face. Like, when it's there, it sinks in, it gives you some color, and it just, I actually like putting this on before I put on the rest of my lip stuff because it just hydrates my lips and gives me some color, and it's just beautiful. Like, if you're out and about, this is something you really should just keep in your purse, because this is amazing. Like, if your lipstick wears off, you just put some of this on and you're going to look the same. You know, well, if you're matching the same color. But, I mean, it's a beautiful color. I mean, it just gives you a sheer wash of color to match. Like I said, my lips are naturally red, so it really does just help to match. Anywho, let's speed this process up here. This is the Miracle 7 for Heavenly Hair, the keratin treatment. I have been needing this because I did ombre my hair, so the bottoms are kind of dry. I put this in after I shower and just leave it in my hair. Don't put any heat on it for a while, and it just really keeps my hair nice and healthy for the most part. Next, I have the Victoria's Secret Mango Temptation. Amazing. So if you're looking for a nice little body splash for spring or summer, this smells so good. I mean, I've just bathed myself in it. Actually, I did because I bought the body wash. Yeah. So it says mango nectar and hibiscus. So it just smells so good, and it says that it's infused with conditioning aloe vera and calming chamomile. So I don't know, it smells like mangoes and freshness to me, and that's amazing. Okay, here's another all-time favorite product. This is the Lancome Bifacial, and I honestly now cannot live without this to take off my eye makeup. It just takes everything off. If you have not tried this, go try it. It does not irritate your eyes. It is amazing, and I love it. So go to your Dillard's or wherever, your makeup counter, look for this stuff. It is super, super worth it. I mean, I just bought it not too long ago, and I already used that much stuff, so it's pretty big. I mean, good price for what you're getting. I honestly think it's worth the money. So go check it out if you're in the market for a new eye makeup remover. So, alright everybody, well that is all of my favorites. Like I said, if you want to see swatches, or even if you want to see me do a makeup look, or you know, a tutorial on how I did this, just something more natural, let me know. I can do anything with the, you know, the Lorac, because I can use these four, vice versa, whatever. Let me know if you want to see a look using this coming up, and I will definitely take y'all's requests and see what I can do. Or if you want to see a look from the Too Faced Sweet Indulgence palette, then just let me know. I'll do a look from that as well. Just let me know which colors, and or if you see a certain color and you'd like to see how to use it in a look, or if you already have the palette and you'd like to see some looks from it to give you some creative inspiration. So yeah, just let me know if there's anything that y'all want to see me demonstrate, do a tutorial on, or if you have any questions about any of the products, just let me know in the comments down below. I hope y'all are having an amazing week, an amazing day. The weather is just beautiful here in Texas, so I hope it's the same for everyone else. Thank you to everybody who, watched my video, who subscribed. It's not very much, but it means a lot to me, so I hope that y'all enjoy my channel, and I hope that, y'all come back and see me, and I hope y'all are just having a blessed and wonderful day, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!